3 dimensions of consciousness are actually states. Why is it like this? There's 11 dimensions altogether. See, sometimes physics or string theory looks at 9 dimensions. Sometimes they look at 10, sometimes they look at 11. If they're 9, they're basically just looking at this, which is a development process. If they're 10, they're basically looking at the development process plus 0 and 10 as a combination. And if it's 11 dimensions, it's 0 as an individual dimension as well as 10 as an individual dimension plus your 9 states or 9 levels or dimensions to reality. What's really interesting is that actually all of these exist all at the same time in order to create your reality, the reality that you exist in right here, right now. All of these are all happening and taking place. There's no such thing as raising your consciousness or raising yourself to the 4th or 5th or 6th dimension. Really, the only thing that you're doing is raising the amount of awareness for what you can see with your eyes. You're raising your consciousness, your understanding of who you are and how you operate. That's what you raise, that's what you increase. These systems already exist. You're already in them. You're just raising your awareness that you're already there. That there is 11 dimensions of reality. It breaks them down, it makes them simple, so that you can understand and comprehend them. I'll show you why I've got them organized this way. One through 3, physical reality, I gave it a negative charge. 4 through 6, consciousness, it's got a neutral charge. 7 through 9, spirit, it's got a positive charge. Okay? It's very, very important. If you ever want to manipulate reality and manipulate your creation, in order to understand and build this technology the way that I built it, in order to influence the way that your body generates your reality, I had to build the mathematics in for how your reality exists and build it into the mathematics, into the geometry itself. Here's what's really neat. Because consciousness is a neutral field, it's also that same 45 degrees, that balance. So when you get in there, absolute calmness, absolute focus. All of a sudden something happens or somebody in the environment shifts it, it pushes you out of balance. You can bring it back to 45 and you can balance them as well. You can bring people back to balance. It's the whole component to energy healing. Being able to manipulate reality, matter, your experience, the experience of others, simply through concentration and focus and balance. However, here's some real cool stuff. If you're ever going to manipulate matter on a major scale, in other words, to do any type of high-level magic, neutral, you can increase the amount of energy and charge because the neutron is connected with the proton. You increase the amount of energy flow into the neutron. In other words, by supplying more information underneath it, which we'll get into the memory systems later, more depth, more passion, more emotion, more energy, more expression. When you can produce more energy in there, that energy will immediately go to the proton, which increases the strength of this field which it generates, which will push the electron outward further into orbit. Or you can pull that energy in as well. How does this look in real life? Think about when you want to make a decision, or if you don't want to make a decision. If you want to make a decision, then you want to increase the amount of energy so that you feel that you can justify your decision, so you can feel supported. What you're doing is, here's your decision, you want to increase the amount of energy inside this circle. So you, with your consciousness, start looking for reasons and thoughts and information and justification for why you should choose that way. The more you add, the more of the depth that you add, the more reasons you add, you keep increasing the amount of strength in this proton, pushing this electron field out further, increasing the size of this sphere to the point where it is now justified for you. However, if you don't want to make the decision, or if you don't want to do that, you will start to find reasons why not to do it. And you will pull energy out of the proton. Here's why I don't want to do it. Here's why I'm scared of it. And you start pulling this energy out, and all of a sudden this field starts to shrink to the point where, like, I'm definitely not doing that. But when you want to, and you add more energy, you say, I want to. All of a sudden your body starts to open, you become excited. You're jumping up and down, you're out there because you've just pushed this field out. You've expanded yourself, you've expanded your playground, your region of space. Because this is all components to how your energy systems or energy fields all around your body are generated. This is simply here. All around our body are these energy fields. And this system may work for an atom, and how consciousness ties in with physical body and spirit. Spirit is just another word for pure energy. Energy with form, programming, in order to keep it together and structured. It has memory. All this stuff is all the same as what you see right here with these energy fields all around our body. These systems, layer and layer and layer. They all may look different, but underneath they have all the same mechanics. This is the laws of vibrational energy. When I developed Sacred G, it has these mathematics built in to literally go in and influence every different layer of these realities, all working together all at the same time, all with a full spectrum vibration so that they can readjust and calibrate themselves for whatever it is I'm doing at the moment so they can best serve and support me. In other words, make me more efficient at everything that I do. This is the 11 dimensions. This is how it ties in with the body. This is how you open yourself up. This is just the start. There's so much more behind it.